And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he said, the best words I ever uttered and the prophets before me ever said was La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah lahul mulk wa lahul hamd wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. When you come to this word wahdahu, wahdahu means alone, him, no one else. This wallahi, this word wahdahu is like a sharp knife that cuts everything in the heart besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It cuts the desires, the evil desires, the temptations, the sins, the addictions that a person has upon the haram, the evil and the bad habits and the traits in the heart of envy and jealousy and hatred and animosity and so on. All of that is cut with the word wahdahu. When you say this word wahdahu, which means that only Allah is worthy of worship alone by himself. So reflect over this word when you come to it and say it. Allahu Akbar. Lahul mulk. To him belongs everything. Lahul mulk. Allahu Akbar. You're going to realize at this word, lahul mulk, how insignificant you are. That we don't own anything. Allah Azza wa Jal owns everything. Even the heart that's within us. Allah Azza wa Jal owns it and He turns it the way He wants. So at that moment, ask Him, Oh Allah, keep my heart steadfast and firm upon your deen. Lahul mulk. وَلَهُ الْحَمْدِ. To him belongs all praise. وَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. And he is capable over all things. When you say this part of the dua, وَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ, reflect and remember your problems and remember your difficulties and remind yourself that Allah is capable over all things. He's capable to remove everything. He's capable to return and to give you that peace, because problems that are in life, they come and they go. They come and they go, there's no problem. But the issue is, if these problems come and they begin to test us in our deen and we leave our deen altogether, we leave and we neglect our salat altogether, that's where the problem is. So when you say, Oh Allah, keep me steadfast upon my deen, remove my difficulties, remove my worries, then you're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He make these difficulties easy upon you, that He makes you able to pass these tests. So these are the three main things to be done: fasting, والذكر, لا إله إلا الله. You say it, you keep saying it, say it, say it, say it until the heart is filled with the meanings of a tawheed in your heart. Then stop and make dua. Keep making dua, keep making dua, keep making dua until you've said everything that's in your mind for that moment. Then switch back to الذكر. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. Say it 50, 100 times, 200 times. Once you feel that the heart is full and it's charged with the tawheed of Allah, move on now to ad-dua and make dua once again. And then move from ad-dua back to ad-dhikr and spend the entire day like this, alternating between dua, between at-tahleel. And if you start getting bored, وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. But this is the reality. We begin to get bored. You know why? Because we have not experienced the sweetness and the beauty of seclusion with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why we get bored. So if that feeling begins to take over you, then switch, pray, get up and pray. Between Dhuhr and Asr is a time where you can pray. After Asr, it's not allowed to pray. So pray after Dhuhr to Salat al-Asr, to pray some raka'at. This is a permissible time to make extra nafil, to pray. Do some Quran, do some general adhkar and dhikr. Yani alternate, give a sadaqah, remember the poor, remember the needy. Do something good for your parents if they're still alive. If they're not, make dua that Allah Azza wa Jal forgive them and widen their grave and illuminate their grave with light, and that Allah shower His mercy and His blessing upon them. Do something, move from one worship to another. This is one of the best solutions for someone that becomes bored and gets bored of a certain worship or a certain routine. So mix up and move around in these worships.